situate myself here. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I know this is not the normal time I've been streaming on Mondays, but I accidentally, I don't know if I was just overly tired for some reason for this Monday or what, but I accidentally fell asleep after work and totally forgot to stream. So here we are for today. Did I need to change anything on here? Or did I do it already? I think I did it already. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I did. Because I don't think we've run these recipes yet. If I remember correctly, I changed them at the end of last time. Okay. So let's get some ingredients.
What are you gonna cook today?
But yeah, I hardcore fell asleep, like more than I meant to. Whoops.
I'll collect all your products and be right over.
And then when I woke, why is the responsibility keep going down? I'm so confused of why that's happening. Anyway, uh, yeah, when I woke up, I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to, stream. Damn. Okay, I'm just gonna look in here. Yep, so there's some of the stuff I can do for her. Okay. So we need to learn some other recipes here. So I'm gonna try to learn another recipe. But yeah, and luckily, and I think it also screwed up. I think it also screwed up my brain because I didn't stream yesterday like I normally would, since I streamed Saturday. Because Saturday really was like a last minute impromptu, like, oh, let's stream. It was a fun stream though. Which at some point I didn't see when because I was too busy concentrating, but I guess at some point we had, which sounds small, but it's big to me since I'm still like a small channel, but there were 10 viewers watching at once at some point, which is the biggest number I've ever had. So, and we got a couple new followers, one of which was one of the awesome people we were playing with, so that's cool. But yeah. And I was so proud of myself. I only died one time. I had one death, which is an achievement for me. Okay, let's do practice. Let's see here. We need an onion. Alright. Bread? Onion. Slices of bread. But yeah, and then I had to cook dinner, of course. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna have to make sure that I get on here and get this done. Which, once again, I try not to make it sound like a chore. It's like, I have to get this done. I don't mean it as a chore. But since I screwed my schedule all up, it's like, okay, I need to get on here and get this done. But hopefully everyone's having a good Monday. And thankfully work itself wasn't even chaotic at all. It was just like, ugh, Monday. Yep, I have felt like that before. I can get with that. I agree. Which I may try this week. I don't know if I can fit it in. I'm going to try my best. But I may try to um, I may try to get in an extra stream sometime this week just because we will be out of town for the weekend, for the Easter weekend, so I will not be able to stream on Sunday. Monday should be normal, but Sunday we will. Oh, I'm sorry, I was supposed to cover that. Sunday we will be getting back from where we're going sometime Sunday, but I don't know when. If I'm feeling up to it, I'll stream, but I don't want to promise it. So I'd rather just say there probably won't be one on Sunday, but Monday will be normal. And like I said, I may try to maybe fit an extra one in sometime this week if I can. It'll have to be within the next 2-3 days or so. We shall see. But yeah, I feel that. I have some days where I'm like that. I'm just like, oh, I cannot handle anything. I'm glad to say I have them a lot less now that I have a job that I actually like doing. They happened a lot more back in the day when I had my old job because that job just felt like it drained my soul. So I'm glad that that isn't the case anymore. But I understand. Hello. Excuse me. Which Spirit, I meant to text it to you earlier, but I completely forgot. I was just talking about it before you came in. Um, we are gonna be going out of town for the weekend to Prometheus's folks for Easter and to handle something for them. Would you be willing to pop by on Saturday and feed the kitties? We can do it. We can do it Friday before we leave, and then Sunday when we get back. The gremlins, yes. Thank you. This seems like you would need more to make this kind of soup. Because what do we put in? Flour, water, onions, and white wine. Yes, just Saturday. Because we're leaving Friday when Prometheus gets off work. And then we're going to be back Sunday sometime in the day. So we can feed them before we leave and feed them when we get back. So yeah, just Saturday. Whenever.
Ready to start the day, chef?
Anyway, I feel like you'd need more than this to make this kind of soup, but maybe not. I am not a chef in real life. So perhaps I am wrong. I'm just going to put those there. Ta-da! Ta-da! Nice. Okay. Let me package these up, but now that recipe has been learned. That recipe is actually not bad. That's not bad at all. What sucks is, or not sucks, I guess. Doesn't suck for me as my chefs get more trained. But,
We need to do something to improve the restaurant, chef.
but, the recipes get more complicated. Okay, she's cleaning. Is the other person here? Oh. No? Maybe not. Thought they'd both be here. Oh, what's on here now? Oh, her stuff. Yeah. Because she's the beef person. And then him we're working on. Okay. Oh, what simulator is that now? I feel like there's a simulator for everything. Could there possibly be stuff left that there's not a simulator for?
Hello, anyone here?
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, there's just simulators for everything. Everything, whoops. Everything on God's green earth has a simulator nowadays. Okay, there he is. It's about time to redecorate the restaurant. Why do y'all look so depressed before we said? What is the problem? You know what I suspect from my other game file from Xbox, which I'm not sure why it's happening, but the responsibility keeps going down. Like every time we ordered products and stuff, and I don't know why that's happening in this game file because I swear I'm doing the exact
I'm
same
available
thing.
if you need anything.
Like I'm doing the exact same thing I did in my other game, so I'm not sure why. I might have to look into that. I'm not sure why the responsibility is down. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not doing anything different from what I did before. But I don't know. But I think that's why they look all depressed and stuff like that. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if that's one that I'd be interested in, but that is neat. Okay. But yeah, it's like, my god. Oh, wait. What do we need? We need 2 cookers. Okay. And then 1 of each of the other things. Okay.
Chef.
Have her start with that. And then for him...
Right away, chef. That's my specialty. You're going to love it.
Right away, chef.
I'll do the parsley real quick so I don't forget about it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that and see, because there must be something I'm doing differently that I don't realize I'm doing differently. There has to be, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense why the morale is so crap. Okay, which let me look at this recipe because he's doing. Yep, so he's doing those things, make the French fries. Oh yeah, I probably need to get back on that game too. Because isn't there like an Easter event going on right now as well?
Yes, chef.
I think. Isn't there? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, see, I always miss, like, I always miss, like, holiday update stuff if it's not a game I play regularly. Okay, what am I waiting on? I'm waiting on the chopped whatever stuff that he's doing. Okay. Okay, there's that he made for that other recipe. Oh, now he's making paschetti. Okay. Okay, I just did them wickedly out of order. Okay. So more than likely, hers will get done first. Let me see. Okay, so he's making the spaghetti. cooked spaghetti. And then clam sauce. Okay. So he's working on that. And then once she finishes that first thing in tomatoes, I will get started on the first, I forgot what it's called. Caprese and basil. Oh. Alright. Go ahead and put this stuff over here. Excuse me. Let them cook for a second while we chat. But yeah, I'm so rubbish at, like, doing update events and stuff like that. I'm very terrible at it. Unless I plan to do it in advance, I'm terrible at it. Ugh. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out why the responsibility is down on this game, because I don't think I'm doing anything differently than what I did before, so... This be some malarkey. I tell you what. Okay, so they're cooking. There we go. That way I can see the progress. But yeah, I've got to get better at doing updates for games. Or, events. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. Also Spirit, which I gotta try to figure something out. Hello! Because I know it's our turn, but what night did you want to do dinner this week? So that I can see if we've got stuff to make stuff.
Anyone need a hand?
Okay, there's that. Thursday, okay. Let me... Okay, let me check. Is Thursday the only good day for you guys this week? Oh wait, I need salt for this. Just grab them both. I know I just need salt, but... Oh yeah, because he's off Thursday, Friday, right? That's right. Okay. I forgot about that. Okay. I'll figure something out. Okay. Okay, and then let me get a couple basils.
You know I can help out, right?
Okay, let me put this over here.
I'll do my best, chef.
And then let's see.
You know me well. I love that ingredient. Yes, chef.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. I'll have to figure out my plan for something I was doing. So it's fine. Oh. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Because I was watching the food and then doing the stuff. Okay, and then let's go ahead and take care of
I'll take that.
this. Let me get this cleaned real quick. Put away. Okay, and then grab the clam sauce. Oh, I ran out of space. Okay. I was like, why can't I grab the last one? Because you have no more inventory space. That's nice that that makes 4, though. Convenient, that is. Okay.
I'm available if you need me, Chef.
Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. Okay. I was like, wait a second, something's not right here. Okay. Anyway. I was thinking of too much stuff at the same time. Too much was going on. There we go. But yeah, hopefully I can come up with something to cook for y'all that's not too much effort, which sounds terrible. I don't mean it like that. But since we're going to Prometheus' folks for the weekend and we don't want his mom to try to cook for Easter, I was going to make something to take, and I was going to make it on Thursday. So I'll have to see what I got. So hopefully I can make something for you guys that won't require too much kitchen strength. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Try to come up with something kind of simple. Okay, now we have the spaghetti and the clam sauce. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to get people together to do like a repo stream on a regular streaming day, because oh my gosh, guys, it was so much fun. My hand was a cramping, but it was so much fun. And not to tootie toot my own horn at all, but we did put that stream up on YouTube, and you should totally watch it because it's awesome. Spirit was there, she knows. It was pretty funny.
I need a challenge, Chef.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to look up the rules on the responsibility, because I must have forgotten something that I don't remember that I forgot.
It's off to the table.
Which sounds redundant when I say it like that, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'll just go ahead and wash this one and reuse it. Okay. And then
Very well, Chef.
I'll do my best.
Very well, Chef.
okay, my cells, and then I need, let me pick up this stuff. I'll leave the fries there for a second because they will temperature hold. Okay. Alright. But yeah, the only thing that would have made Saturday better is if Spirit was playing with us too.
I don't have anything to do.
We've been having fun playing that. Because we've played together, and then, like I said, Saturday was Prometheus and I and a couple folks from a Discord group. but it was great. That is a fun little game. I actually like it better than Lethal Company, which I didn't think I would say, I'll be honest. Because I really like Lethal Company, but as I've said before describing this game, um, it is like Lethal Company, but like less stressful for me. I don't know how else to describe it. Whoops. There we go. I was glitched on the plating station. Like, no. Need you to let me plate. Okay, and then
Let
there's
me do
that.
something, chef. Please, anything.
And then butter, wine, need more mussels. Go ahead and wash this. I do too, yeah. Which I never thought I'd say, because I didn't dislike Lethal Company at all. But like I said, like Repo is like Lethal Company, but like less. I know it's supposed to be scary too, but I don't know how to explain it. It's less scary and more fun, you know? Yeah. That's definitely good for spirit's sake, for sure.
I'm here, chef. Make
Yes.
use of me.
That's exactly right, too. Less complicated, less scary, for sure. For sure. It's like that one game that just came out. I showed Spirit a little video of it, and it's like, this would be torture for you. What was it called? Huntsman? Where literally the game is you're in a lab with a giant mutated spider that's trying to kill you, and you've got to sneak around and get, like, the stuff to poison it so it'll die. And it's like, it tracks you as you play and stuff, so it starts to learn how you move and stuff. Oh, yeah. You want to talk about some scary? That was some scary. For sure.
I don't know what I should work on, chef.
I watched someone play it the whole way through, and it was like, my god. That is awful. Because I wanted to see, like, the end, because I'd only seen clips, and I hadn't seen, like, how you end the game. Yeah. That's a whittle terrifying. Okay, let's see. So we've got clam sauce.
Right away, chef.
Let's have her
Yes,
work
chef.
on that.
Chef, nice work.
And then let's have him do... How many of those do we need? I'm sorry, 2.
Very well, chef.
There we go. Okay. But yeah, that's just like, my god, that's horrifying. Giants, but like, I would simply die. Like, that would be it for me. So, just, spoilers. We will not, even though my arachnophobia is not as bad as Spirits is, um, we will still not be playing that game on, on stream. So, sorry to disappoint, but absolutely not. Because I'm also not gonna, not only for my sake, but I'm not gonna make Spirit mod that game for me while I play. I was gonna say, she would not do it. She'd be like, well, I guess you won't have a moderator today. Sorry. So sorry. I am busy and unavailable at this time. I understand. I mean, I'm sure she doesn't mind if I'm sure Spirit won't mind if you play it Prometheus, but she just won't be present for it. Mhm. I can't blame you. I can't blame anyone that'd be like, "Oh, she's playing the spider game. I think I'm gonna pass today." Yeah, no, thank you. Okay. Da-da-da, na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay. And then let's get them working on this again. Next. You need to clip that cart maneuvering too from Saturday. Mario Kart is fun, but it also makes friendships. It tests friendships. I was just telling Prometheus the other day, now that we're all on like the family thing together, I need to play again because now I have access to the damn maps that y'all had that I couldn't get because the thing wouldn't work and was being a butt. There we go. Luckily, none of us have cried. I was gonna say, yeah, I think except for Breath of the Wild and maybe there's one other game that I own that's not the digital copy. But the rest, I was just like, screw it. I'm gonna do the digital because it's just easier to keep track of. I don't even know why I had the physical one of Breath of the Wild. Someone might have gotten me that, maybe. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure the rest of my games are digital.
Do you need my help for anything?
Not yet, good sir. I saw that, yeah. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Mario Kart and Mario Party are so much
I
fun.
don't know what to work on.
Although I've heard now their new games, like with the Switch 2 and all that, like the prices are going to be so ridiculous. And it's just like, yeah, I'm going to keep my original Switch. And as far as buying games, like, I don't know. I'm really, really going to have to be interested in the new games to pay like $90 for it. I find that to be a little silly. Especially when it's digital. And what sucks is it seems like Mario Kart, Mario Party, like those games that a lot of people, or Smash Brothers, whatever, those games that everyone's like super interested in, Like they never go on sale, and I'm pretty sure they do that on purpose. And it's just like, man, at least let people have a sale. But it's like they never want those to go on sale, which I find really stupid.
You know what I can do, so feel free to get me working on something.
It's like, God forbid there be some people that can't afford to pay full price for those games but wants to play them. Because I don't buy those for a long time because of that. Like, I don't remember what the last Smash Brothers was that came out, but I kind of wanted it. But, sorry, I'm adjusting in my chair. Like, I kind of wanted it, but I don't want to. Exactly. I don't want to pay that much for it, so every time I go and think about buying it, I'm like, do I really want it? I don't know. And the other reason for that is while I like Switch and I play with some people on Switch, Switch is not my primary console.
I need a challenge.
So that's my other justification or hesitation of not buying games like that very often is like, well, I have people that if we made a special, get together that would play this stuff with me, but I'm not going to have people to play this with on a regular basis, nor will I be. So it's just like, is it worth paying that much? I don't know. But I think the fact that they're upping the prices that high is ridiculous. Because I say back in the olden days as if there's still some games that aren't, but I remember when new games were 50, $60, and that was pushing it for me. But that was back when I used to still buy physical games, so I could kind of justify it in my head because there was packaging and they were making a disc and all the stuff that came in it. And I'm like, okay, I'm sure that's part of why this is 50, $60. But now that a lot of games are digital, it's just like, what justification do you have for making something $80, $90?
About right.
I feel like if they're going to do that, then all future DLC patches, everything, all of that should come with it, and it should be free. That would be the only way for the digital game I could see justifying making it $80, $90. Is if anything that ever came out in the future for that game was free. Otherwise, that's ridiculous. It might be. It absolutely might be. But yeah, so that's my what do you call it? My hot take on that subject. Like gaming shouldn't be so expensive that everybody can't afford it.
I don't know what I should work on, Chef.
Especially right now with all the extra mess that's going on. And I don't want to get too political, but everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say extra mess. It's like video games are an escape from crap like that,
Yes, sir.
and people shouldn't have to pay $90. That's insane.
I'm serving it. We did a good job today. And
Da
we'll
da
do
da
even better tomorrow.
da. Okay. Woohoo. But yeah, I've got to figure out the morale in here. Okay, let me check something real quick. I don't know why it says I'm declining challenges. I haven't declined anything. What is an industrial spaghetti? Yeah, I don't remember how early on I got my Switch, but yeah, that's my thing. Well, and that's my thing with consoles anyway. Like, I have a thing of like, until it gets to the point that my version that I have is so old that they stop making games for it, I'm not replacing it. Like, I'm not doing it. You know, it's like I refuse. Oh yeah, let me look in my, what is it in no, not preferences. Where was that at? Codex, maybe? Let me see. Here we go. Responsibility. You look and see what I've forgotten here. Okay. Yes. Yeah, see, I knew it had something to do with that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the responsibility is so freaking low up in here.
What do you need?
Okay. So I was accidentally ordering from an international. My bad. Okay, let's change that. I didn't even notice. I just went with the one at the top.
I do the rounds of
There
the
we go.
suppliers and then deliver to you.
There we go. Responsibility up. Okay, that was probably the problem. My bad. Holy bejesus, it's $230? Goodness. I don't know how I feel about that. This is expensive. Why is that so much? Like, what's included? I've never bought collector's edition of any game, so I genuinely have no idea. Pardon me. I know you have a whole collector's edition collection. We can see about it. It definitely might be possible if you absolutely want the collector's edition. Let's see. That one's been learned. I put that one back on the menu, I think, for her. this an easy one? Let's pin that one and learn it, or do it real quick. Na, 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 na. But yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, video games, collector's editions. Like, why is that crap so expensive? Like, it's getting stupid now. In my personal opinion, it's getting ridiculous. Oh, is that... Do I need thin? I need thin. Okay. Okay. Oh, perhaps I should... Wait. Oh, there we go. I knew there was more than the game. I just never know with those kind of editions, like, what they put in there. Because, like I said, I've never bought a collector's edition game in my life, I'm fairly certain. I need whatever... Marinating dish, that's what it's called. Oh, wait. Grab that. Oh, the olive oil. Okay, and now that's one that sits and, like, marinates on itself. Alright. Can do, can do. But yeah. The one thing that's scary about, like, digital copies of games, though, is, like, if you, if they, like, take them off your account, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's like, oh, you don't have it anymore. Same with, like, movies and stuff. But unless you're someone that has, like, an entire movie theater-sized place in your house to keep all that, the digital copy saves space. I hate the marinating stuff. I hate it so much. Which I guess in this case, I could go fast forward time for it to be done. Because it marinates. It's not like it's going to over marinate, I guess. Since I'm impatient. I won't fast forward all the way to the end yet, but just a little bit. To get that done, and then I'll fast forward all the way to the end. And then, of course, you can refrigerate it. Which this is not currently on. I didn't put that one on. No, because we're learning it now, so it's not on the menu today. I just forget everything that I've ever done. Let's redo the plating. Let's see. Okay. Just do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Ooh, fancy. Ooh. Some onion. Da-na-na-na. There we go. Ta-da! Oh yeah, that's right. That makes like 3 batches at the same time. At least that one makes multiple batches since you have to wait for it to marinate. I'm okay with that. Alright. Now let's go ahead and fast forward to service time. Ugh. Get a drink real quick. Latecomer? Was someone late? I guess? Not that I would know. Okay. I wouldn't know. I was in the back.
Feel free to get me working on something.
Okay.
I can help.
Oh yeah, because see, now their heads are up. Okay, we fixed the depressed morale problem. So it was literally just the stupid restaurant I was ordering food for. I knew it was something stupid that I was overlooking that I usually would do. Fixed it! Yep. And like it said in the thing, they should work faster now. Not that they were working at a horrible detriment before, but still. Okay. And that's a 4 top.
The new table has ordered.
Oh yeah, that's right. The beef, yes. You look at that again? Got 2 of those? Okay. So,
I'm going to prep this like never before, chef.
oh, actually, wait a second. Let me manage.
No problem, chef. I love cooking.
That's my bad. I'm gonna have her do cooked fries.
Okay,
And
chef.
then meatballs was the other thing.
Leave it to me.
Ole. Okay.
Looking forward to preparing that, chef. Understood, chef.
And then I'll just have to watch my patootie when it comes to the cook time. So I don't mess that up. Okay, so we got 2 of those.
I love working with this ingredient, chef.
Okay. And then So she's taking care of that. They're working a fair bit faster, it looks like. Okay. Hmm. Look at them go. Okay, let's go ahead and get one of these going because one's a 2-line, one is a 1-line. Yep.
I don't know what I should work on, Chef.
Okay. We'll do the 2-line first. Two line, 2-line, 2-line. If only I could cook this fancy in real life. I always think that when I play this. It's like if only I could cook that good for real. 1-line. 2-line.
I don't have anything to do, Chef.
Okay. Da 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 da.
I'll take that.
Okay. And then we need the 1-line. Also, Spirit, I don't know if you're still there because it looks like we're down on some viewers, but I finally made myself watch the last episode of 1923 today, and it was as sad as I thought it was going to be. It was so sad.
Give me a challenge, Chef, or just anything, really.
I was cursing it the whole time. Don't get me wrong, the show's good. Like, it's good, but oh man, that sucked. It sucked real bad. Go ahead and pick those up.
I'll take that right away.
Actually, he won't need to make another meatball.
No problem. Right away.
Well done, Chef. That
Okay.
looks great.
Okay, and then she can do the same. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fully make the onion soup. That's not a huge problem. You know, it's funny because, like, I was thinking about this today. I like Yellowstone, which I still haven't finished Yellowstone yet. I like Yellowstone, but I will say, for whatever reason, like, I like the... I almost like the prequels more. and I don't know why that is. I don't know if I find the characters more interesting, or I'm just I do like period stuff, like stuff that's not modern era, so maybe that's what it is. But
Anyone need a hand?
but I've noticed that. I've noticed that I seem to like those a bit more. I forgot the parsley. I forgot to chop the parsley.
I'm raring to go, chef. Get me working on something.
Wow, their attitudes picked up real quick after just changing my supplier. Like, hot damn. That turned around real fast. I didn't even realize I was using an international supplier, so that's my bad. Da, 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 da. We put 2 over there for the moment, just because I'm going to work on that soup before I do that second order. Because all they could do is the crostini, so I'm going to have to actually make the
eager
soup.
to get to work, chef.
Which is fine. Because if I remember correctly, you could batch the soup. Whoops. There we go. I do need to chop the onions. Oh, actually, I didn't need to get out the bread. Whoops. That'll be our moral support bread. Perfect.
I'm available if you need me, chef.
There we go. I'm going to turn up the heat strength on this. Oh, I'm like leaning very intently forward. Concentrating. Time to put that in.
Anyone need a hand?
I will give you guys something to do in just a second, probably. Probably. what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is gonna... Oh wait, I gotta pick up the thingies.
Give me a challenge, chef, or just anything, really.
Bad. Oh no, it lost some temperature. Oh well, it'll be alright.
That looks delicious, chef.
Okay, and then I've got... How many spaghetti meatballs I have left? I have 2 of those, 1 onion soup left. Okay. So... Let's see.
Working with that ingredient is pure joy.
Okay, and
I'm on
then...
it, chef. Don't blink or you'll miss it.
Got a soup, so I need another batch of meatballs, I think? Okay. Let me clean some of these real quick. And I'll have to make some crostini.
I don't know what I should work on, chef.
Okay. Make these real quick. Then I'll hold on to these. Let's go ahead and do these.
What task can I help you with? Serving now.
Okay. Go ahead and get that. It was a 1. Yeah.
I'm available if you need anything.
this cooked. Slowly doing good.
I don't know what to work on.
Make some new meatballs. I gotta saute. I need the onions and the garlic. Oh, and the parsley.
Do
Okay.
you need my help for anything?
And then let me grab that stuff. The tomato coulis. Get this cooked. What table is this? Table 3, isn't it? Pretty sure.
I don't have anything to do.
Yep, table 3. Sorry, last person getting your spaghetti on this table. Obviously, in real life, this would not fly. You'd want to serve everyone at the same time.
It's off to the table.
You'd hope, anyway.
It's for services
Okay,
like this
it's only
one
3
that we
tables
offer in the
today.
restaurant.
It has been 4, so I was expecting another one, but they would have come in by now. Yeah. Yay. Alright. Well, I'm glad we fixed the responsibility problem. Thank God. We fixed the problem, and now our responsibility looks great. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you go for the evening. Like I said, sorry we did an evening instead of an afternoon today. That was my bad. And like I said earlier, I'm going to try, if possible, to maybe sneak in another extra stream sometime this week. If not, then I will see you guys next Monday. For sure. For sure, Monday. Because like I said, don't know what time we're going to get back Sunday. If we get back at a decent hour and I feel like I can hop on, then I will. If not, then we will definitely see you guys Monday. But I hope everyone, if I get back on this week and I don't see you on the stream, I hope everyone has a good week, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys!